Good morning, everybody. It's Rob. So this douchebag, the owner of Parler, the fascist social media site, his name is John Matze, and he's crying this morning because his company is being ostracized from the tech community. All of the major tech vendors are refusing to do business with him. Amazon Web Services is refusing to allow Parler to exist on their servers. Apple and Google are blocking Parler from their app stores and so on and so forth. The company has even lost its law firm that was representing it. So Parler is essentially being forced to not exist by other actors in the free market. This is capitalism 101. Parler has a product that other companies don't want to involve themselves in. They don't want to be attached to Parler's blatant fascism, terrorism. It's basically just a coordinating platform for asshole right-wing terrorist scum. So this guy's crying. He's claiming that his rights are being violated because his shitty business can't function. And it's just more of the same. The right is trying to act as though the natural process of them being ostracized and cast aside for their beliefs is somehow a violation of their rights. That's not how it works, assholes. Society is going to judge you based on your actions and based on what you do, and right now society is judging you harshly. That's not a violation of your rights, that's just what fucking happens. A violation of your rights would be if the United States government came and said nobody's allowed to do business with Parler. We're essentially making them illegal as a business. That, you could argue, would be a violation of your First Amendment rights against, unfair penalties against your speech. Apple and Google have nothing to do with the First Amendment. They don't have to recognize your rights. They don't have to involve themselves in the publishing of your dangerous right-wing bullshit speech. What the fuck is so hard to understand about this, and why is it so pervasive on the right for them to not understand what free speech really means in the context of the United States Constitution, the United States government? Why is this such a constant mistake that they make? Do they really believe this, or are they being completely disingenuous? Do they just see this as sort of like a public relations ploy to get people to see them as victims and have some kind of sympathy? It's only going to work with other right-wing bozos and other right-wing victims. And that's the thing about victims too. There's a parallel here. Christianity as a philosophy is completely imbued with that victim narrative. So there could be a parallel there too between conservative ideology always playing the victim and Christianity, but that's besides the point here. This John Matze piece of shit, he deserves to fail. His business deserves to die because Parler is a fascist. It's basically just a fascist platform for fascist terrorists. And there is whether or not you think Parler should continue to exist as a business or not, if you have any understanding of what the Constitution says and what the First Amendment means, you can't possibly, in good faith, argue that somehow Parler and John Matz's First Amendment rights are being violated.